There is a massive GTA Online weekly update with new bonuses, discounts, and free cars. You definitely don't want to miss these things out. Without wasting any more time, let's dive straight into all of the info. To kick this one off, we have this new livery for the Vapid FMJ Mark V. It's called the Water-like livery. We then have the new weekly challenge, which is to win any 2 races to receive the Dark Mana Racing suit and $100,000. For bonus money, we have a 4x bonus on land races, 3x money and RP on the HSW time trial and Simeon contact missions, double money and RP on the tow truck service if you have a salvage yard and the community race series, and last but not least, a double money on salvage yard daily income and the salvage yard robbery target sales and salvage value. So this week is definitely an ideal week to pick up a salvage yard, or if you already have a salvage yard, make the most of it before that refresh date comes around on May 21st. You should be able to make some really nice amounts of cash, especially from the salvage yard's robbery targets when you sell them. Having that 3x bonus on the HSW time trials as well, if you guys have access to them, is extremely nice. Just remember, the standard payout for HSW time trials is $250,000. Next up, it turns out we have a sort of special week or 2 weeks in GTA Online because Rockstar have decided to go for this one called Motor Madness, where there is some different premium rewards. If you log into GTA Online anytime between now and May 27th, you can log in and get the Rockstar helmet. If you purchase any vehicle from PDM or Simeon's Auto Shop, you will also receive the Rockstar Racing suit within 72 hours. And if you purchase any vehicle from the Luxury Autos dealership, you can receive the LS Customs Varsity jacket also within 72 hours. The same is also true with the LS Car Meet. If you do that, you can receive the Blue Banshee T. There is free horn customizations and LS Car Meet membership, and last but not least, a 50% off all of them things. So really nice to see this if you guys are into your different clothing items, or maybe you do purchase vehicles from PDM or the LS Car Meet quite frequently. This should be really nice. I also like this 50% off and various things. So now move on to the official discounts from the weekly update. We have a 40% off all of these items, a 40% off the salvage yard including its upgrades and modifications is probably the best discount, I would say. There's some nice vehicles there as well, for example the Bravado Banshee GTS and the Eclipse Boulevard Garage. I also like the Atali RSX and the Shatara. This is then followed by a really small 30% discount on these 5 vehicles. Probably not as good as the 40% discount, but still pretty nice. We then finally have the gun van discounts, a 40% off the compact EMP launcher and a 40% off for GTA Plus members on the precision rifle. Moving on to the weekly money methods, we have this priority file for the Garment Factory. You can do these bonus challenges for that extra $50,000. Then arguably the best moneymaker this week is the salvage yard robberies. We have the podium robbery for the Coquette D10 with the LS Pounders Vanity Plate. This is also a claimable vehicle. We then have the Gangbanger robbery for the Vapid Dominator GT and the Duggan robbery for the Karen Previo. With the bonus money and even having that claimable vehicle, the salvage yard is definitely so nice. And let's not forget, it also has that 40% discount. Well worth it this week. In terms of free vehicles, not including the salvage yard robbery, we have a solid lineup. The Lucky Wheel podium vehicle is the LM87. Even to this day in GTA Online, this is probably one of my favorite cars to drive around with. It just handles extremely smoothly and it is still really fast. And getting this for free by spinning in the Lucky Wheel, if you guys are lucky enough, is something that you definitely want to do. We then have the LS Car Meet prize ride, which is the Benefactor Krieger, another top range vehicle. To get this one, just place top 5 in 5 races in the LS Car Meet series. It should not be too difficult, all things considered. Placing top 5 should be pretty easy, especially when the LS Car Meet series have a max player count. For some test rides this weekly update, we have PDM or Simeon's Auto Shop first. We have the JB700, the Rapid GT Cabrio, the Karen 190Z, the Fiore GT, and the Western Rat Bike. Probably not the best lineup, but just remember them clothing unlocks. If you purchase one of these vehicles this week, you will also get a clothing item. We then have the Luxury Autos dealership cars, the Sentinel XS4, and we also have the Vapid FMJ Mark V wrapped in this new livery. Probably worth buying this if you guys don't have the Vapid FMJ Mark V. It is really nice to see this livery. At least you guys can sort of see what it looks like before purchasing, but just remember you will not be able to test drive any cars at the luxury dealership. However, the FMJ Mark V is extremely good. As of right now, it is my favorite car in GTA Online. We then have the LS Car Meet test track. We have the Bravado Banshee GTS, the Atali RSX, which has monochrome limited time livery, and the Pipistrello wrapped in the Street Hammer Right limited time livery. This is also nice to see some different liveries being applied here, and it might be worth even buying one of these cars. The HSW test ride is the Issy Rally. Last but not least, to wrap up this weekly update, we have the premium race called the Commute. The standard time trial is Galileo Park, and the HSW time trial is East Vinewood to Vespucci Beach. So altogether, this week is honestly just insane in terms of bonuses, discounts, and more. Even free cars this week, there is so many different options. And the cars themselves being free are some of the top range cars, even to this day. If I was going to choose the best thing overall this week, I would probably have to say it is the salvage yard, just in general. Having that double money on the daily income there, double money on the tow truck service, and the robbery, target sales, and salvage value, along with the 40% discount, will make the salvage yard genuinely insane. Well worth getting one if you have not got one yet, or even just upgrading it. The last thing that I do want to cover from the weekly update that we actually got some info about last week was some upcoming improvements and adjustments to GTA Online. As you'll see here from Rockstar Games, this includes some rebalancing and different payout changes. This has now begun today with all of these changes in effect. They have doubled the base payouts for special vehicle work, mobile operation missions, and casino work and story missions. All of the bail office targets, a super yacht life, and project overthrow missions are also receiving a 50% boost, probably making them just a little bit more viable. I think this was long overdue, so it is really nice to see that come into force. Alongside all of them payout boosts, Rockstar have finally adjusted some of the vehicle pricing. As you'll see there, they have lowered the price of over 30 vehicles, which will include the Overflow de Morgan, Progen Tyrus, the Police Riot van, and much more. I think one of the main ones where people will be pretty annoyed at will be the F-160 Raju Jet. They will in fact be increasing the price of that. So if you guys log into GTA Online this week and notice that the Raju Jet is more expensive, hopefully this sums it up. It has gone from almost a $7 million price tag without a trade price all the way up to $8.5 million with a trade price of $5.1 million previously, all the way up to $6.3 million, nearly $6.4 million. So very expensive now, definitely worth getting the trade price if you guys plan to buy this in the future. And hopefully many of you guys already had this jet before this price change. There was another huge change made by Rockstar coming into effect this week as well, and it was to counteract the dupers and different glitches. As you'll see here on screen, the first vehicle that you sell will give you 100% of the sell price. The second vehicle will then be halved. Third vehicle will be 10% of the sell price. It used to be 20% apparently. The fourth vehicle only getting you 5%, and the fifth vehicle and everyone after that is 2.5% of the sell price. It used to be 5%. This will reset after 7 days, and it used to be 18 hours. So this is definitely pretty big news. We have not seen this in GTA Online. I'm not really entirely sure why Rockstar are deciding to clamp down on this now. This could have been done a very long time ago, but maybe something to consider, especially if you guys are really just reshuffling your garages, selling some vehicles that you don't want to use anymore. Just bear in mind you will lose a lot of money. There's also this from Tez2 or Tex2 now, where apparently Rockstar have now capped the sell price of any vehicle, including weaponized, plane, heli, and the rest at $500,000. They have also reduced the resale value from vehicle mods from 50% to 10% of their purchase price. So yeah, selling vehicles in GTA Online nowadays, even just to get your money back or at least a portion of that money back, seems to be completely nuked. I would be very careful buying vehicles from this time on, or instead, when you sell one vehicle, you will have to wait 7 days in real time before selling another car and getting even just a small portion back. But yeah guys, I'm really intrigued to hear what you think about this weekly update. Make sure that you leave a comment below and let me know what your favorite thing was. And as always, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in any way, shape or form, leave a like. I always do appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel and like what you see, subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.